Good evening, everyone. I am Heather, and this is GingerSnacks. GingerSnacks. Metal. Not metal. I look as non-metal as a person could possibly look. Non-metal. I don't know why, but I really wanted a metal intro this time. So you got one. What? It's Tuesday. I should be hosting karaoke, but no more for a while. Possibly ever. So if you didn't come and see me, you're lost. You're lost, bitches. You're lost. Well, today's the first day of fall, for those of you that didn't know. So that's something. I mean, not really here in Kansas, because the weather's like, bitch, I'll do what I want. Don't tell me how to live my life. If I want it to be 80 degrees outside, then I will be. If I want to be 105, I will be. Hell, it was like 45 degrees in summer this year on a night that we did the show, so that was fun. It was not fun. I mean, the show is fun, but being that cold, not a fan. I don't know, this did this on its own. This assembled this curl all of its own, and I was like, I want it in the video. So there it is. Boop, 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 boop. My hair sometimes does things that are weird but good, I guess. I don't know where that came from. Doesn't matter. Got a few things to talk about today. Hopefully not too many. Those of you that didn't get to see the show that I was in, I mean, you should have come and seen it, but if you didn't come and see it, or if you saw it the last week and you didn't actually get to see the lead in it because he dropped out, you can go on YouTube and you can type in Wichita Shakespeare Company presents King John, and you will see a very box-shaped me, because I'm supposed to play a 12-year-old boy with no titties, and I think I have a little too much titty in this video today. Enjoy it. There's nothing I could do. But, I had to wear a sports bra and then a body shaper over it to, like, smoosh them all down, and I look super turbo fat. I mean, whatever. It's like I'm Bobby from King of the Hill. I'm Bobby! So there's that. But if you want to watch it, give it a shot. It's kind of shot at a weird angle. But it's, for the most part, everyone's in frame, usually, and I think it's pretty good. It turned out pretty decent, you know. It's not the version of the run where we're like, seriously, it was like 40-something degrees. We're all wearing like hats and scarves and coats over our costumes. We had like 4 people in the audience. We did it anyway, because we're metal. King John is metal! Yeah! No. I don't know why I'm metal today. Metal. So anyway, there's the King John thing. Like I said, no more karaoke. So literally there's only a few places you're going to be able to see me. On this, or on that video I shared, where I will be acting and I will have my hair pulled all the way and rolled into itself and pinned down as hard and fast as it could be. Sexy. I want to give a shout out to Maddie and his family, Darren, Celeste, and Jeru, not Jeru. Jerusalem. Jeru. I want to give a shout out to them because during the run of the show, I was provided soup when I got sick, and it was amazing. And then on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, Maddie brought me soup. Well, soup. It was stew. Technically it's stew. It's not soup. But he brought me some stew, and it was really good. I actually should say it is really good because there's 2 more bowls in my fridge. I used it sparingly. But one of those, excuse me, starting early on that. One of those bowls will be getting ate tomorrow for my dinner. And I thought it was really sweet that he brought me that, because I lost my job a long time ago, and I lost my employment, and so far, like, I've been job hunting for about a month now, and nothing's working out so far in that arena, and I should have colored in my eyebrows a little bit, I think. I get them dyed or tinted, as they say, and they're there. They're there. It's just, if I draw them in, then for the purposes of the video, I look more like I have them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm like random pants magormagama glaze. I wouldn't be able to spell that if I tried. My mom went out to, you know, I wouldn't be able to tell you what town it was if I even wanted to, but she went up there where there's like tons of garage sales, and she got me some scarves, and this is one of them, and this one cracks me up because this end, part of the little dangly thing, is broken. This end, it's a scorpion. My freaking life. My mom didn't even know. Had no idea. Scorpion. Oh, my life. I'm telling you, dating is stupid. Non-dating is even more stupid. So just don't do anything. That's my recommendation. Just don't do anything. Just let everything just not happen. That's what I recommend. But yeah, that one thing that I kind of graced upon last time, it's a non-issue. So don't worry about it. My little worm tail. I don't know. Other worm tail. But yeah. You'll always be with me when I wear this scarf. Always. Always and forever. I've got my owls in the background. My dog's right here. She's just sleepy baby. That's her tush tush. Gave her a bath yesterday finally. She wasn't really that pleased with me. I don't understand. Like, I've met dogs that are just, that will jump in water. They want to be sprayed with water. They're like, yeah, water, water. And this bitch is like, no. I'm going to shit and piss on your porch because it is raining outside. No thanks. None. Good. I'm good. This weekend we'll start Once Upon a Time, Captain Hook. And they're having a Frozen tie-in, so it's going to be something. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. But I'm excited to get to watch it. Tonight was the second episode of New Girl. I'm going to have to wait until it comes out on Hulu to watch it, because Tuesdays are busy days for this bitch. They finally got rid of the person I don't like on Project Runway, so that was nice. Solid. They got rid of a girl I liked on Face Off, though, last week. I haven't seen this week's because that's tonight. Tuesdays are busy for me. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I filmed like 4 versions of this yesterday. And on the 4th one, it was good. It was solid. Like, but I said somebody's name that I should not have. And so I spent probably about 4 hours trying to look up ways to edit shit on my phone. There's no way. Not even add a beep or a bleep or a brrr or somebody's name. Like, I'm going to go, Carlos. Nothing. I couldn't change it. So rather than incur the wrath of douchebags who don't want me calling them out on their shit in a public forum, I decided I would just can it and consider it a learning experience or something to be more careful. I'm going to pull this down a little bit. I feel like it's too much boob. Too much boob. So there we go. Less boob. Which I guess if there is a straight guy that watches this, I'm not sorry. One thing I want to talk about a little bit, not in great detail, but there's a bunch of shit going on right now on the internet about Emma Watson and how she's for female rights and what is it, the website 4chan? Is it them? It was, I think it was them, but there's a bunch of people that are threatening to find stuff on her and like hack into her shit, I guess. All because she stands up for equality, and I find it rather interesting. Because she's a fairly classy lady. And it's not like there aren't pictures of her that I've seen where she's wearing, like, you know, scantily clad clothing. But she still wears it pretty well. So I don't know exactly what they plan to find on her, but y'all are stupid. What is it? Can somebody explain to me what it is with wanting to see every human being on this planet naked to such a degree that we're willing to invade their privacy to get at it? Like Jennifer Lawrence, fine, everyone thinks she's so hot, and I bet those pictures got a lot of views. Awesome. Just, like, I don't want to man-hate. I really don't, but I'm just like, guys, seriously. What is up with you? Can you just not be gross for a little bit? Can we just not do that? Like, there are dudes that I think are sexy fine, and I wouldn't mind seeing naked. But I'm not going to go to the level of breaking into their shit to find it, or searching it out on the internet. Maybe it's just the difference between guys and girls. I don't know. Man, I don't know. We like some stupid stuff on the internet, ladies. I know we do. I just... stuff like that happens, and I'm really just... It just cements that I don't want to date. I don't want a boyfriend. After Deputy Douchebag, I was kind of open to the possibility that there might be somebody out there for me, you know, and then I'll meet him and everything will go really wonderfully. And, you know, it happened. And then it very quickly unhappened. And it's not like one of those, like, oh, I'll never love again. Because, you know, whatever. I've been watching a lot of Sex in the City lately. And they said on there that you only get 2 great loves of your life. And the rest are just people that pass through. And it's my kitty. My kitty's down here. But, this is just people passing through. And they're pestering me. No pleasure, oh, come on. Look at that kitty. See? That's her, and she's not looking angry and vibrating. Okay, sorry. Since she came up to me, maybe it'll train her to not do that. There we go. I'm going to sit a little more comfortably. I feel like this is a more relaxed video. Like, let's talk. Let's talk, guys. Let's talk. But anyway, what do you think? Do you think there's just 2, or is there really an infinitesimal amount of people for you to fall in love with? It's a wonder. Because there's only been 2 for me that are like, I mean, even Deputy Douchebag, I knew there was something wrong with that one. Like, it was not going to work out. I fought it because I didn't want to feel like a failure, and, you know, warm, squishy feelings, and it was a little bit of a basket case, not going to lie. But I have met somebody that I thought really got me. And when there were kisses, it was like fireworks and all the things. And that's happened, I think, twice for me. That things felt right with them. And there wasn't anything like forced or whatever. And then everyone else, there's always been a problem right off the bat. Like, so let's say those were my 2 great, then I don't have a lot to look for anymore. I don't know. And I don't mean this is a pity thing of like, oh, my life is so hard and whatever. Because, you know, whatever. People's hearts get broken all the time. Bad things happen to everyone. They just kind of find their way to me a lot faster than everyone else, it feels like. But I'm just not, I guess, I'm just not hopeful anymore, you know? Like, I don't know if that's normal, if you get to a certain age and then you don't hope for things anymore. But I don't hope for them, and I don't plan anything, like, really. I've gotten to a place where I would prefer to just be by myself in my apartment sometimes, rather than have people come over or leave and go do anything. And I don't know if that's because I'm getting older and I'm getting jaded about the whole thing, and I don't like to work that hard to make somebody happy or to make them pick me. Maybe you do have to work this hard, but I don't want to. And I think maybe that's something like watching a lot of Disney movies or whatever. Maybe that's where it comes from, but I just don't. I want to get a job, and I want to earn enough money that I am comfortable, and I want people around when I want to do stuff. And I want to live my life in peace. And when I fall in love, it's never peaceful. It was for a little bit this time. But I knew that it wasn't gonna last, you know? And it didn't. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking like a drunk person. I'm not even drunk. Like, this is mostly cranberry juice. I don't know, guys. Maybe you can infuse me with some optimism, I guess. I don't know. I got tired of shit being the way that it is, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm just done. Like, let's just be done. Let's just live. Maybe that's what I've been eating this whole time, is to just live. Just breathe. Stupid songs. I am excited about my scarves, and I'm even excited about this one. Like, seriously. How does this kind of thing happen? Of all the bugs and animals and creatures to be on a scarf, I get this scarf at this exact time. How does that happen? I don't know, man. I intend to be wearing more scarves because now that it is autumn, people can't judge me as much, even though I wear scarves and hats and coats and whatever all year round because I like them. I'm like, it's 100 degrees outside and I can barely like handle it, but I am wearing a fucking hat and a scarf. And I don't care. I'm a hipster. You're welcome, Ian, who, by the way, I think has never seen this show. People. This one's kind of a boring one. I know. I'm trying to think of something like rad that's going on, like something awesome. I got nothing, guys, but I don't want to not do an episode, so maybe I should have just picked one topic and not rambled about the rest of it. I don't know. But seriously, guys, gentlemen of the heterosexual persuasion, please explain to me why it doesn't disturb you when somebody's nude photos are leaked on the internet. Why it doesn't make you feel bad for them. Because yes, I get the logic of that, well, they shouldn't have taken them in the first place. I'm like, sure, I guess, but those were intended for a purpose that was not yours. And just because somebody decides to be a movie star or a model or whatever, their life does not then become everyone's life. Like, it's none of our business. Why do these people look like naked? And every time it happens, I'm like, oh, that must suck. It must really suck. I don't know. I get both sides of that ideal concept of, like, well, don't take them then. Or, as Reese Witherspoon said, don't put your face in them. Fine. Whatever. And all of our actions do have consequences. But it still makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad when stuff is leaked that doesn't belong to anybody. Like, there was one of the Disney kids, I can't remember his name, one of the twins from some show about, I think they were on a boat going to school that made no fucking sense to me. Hello, Disney. But he had taken a picture of his Jimmy Johnson, and somebody got a hold of it and put it on the internet. Why? I don't know. I just don't get it. And I love Emma Watson, and even if she's got, like, full porn on her computer of herself, like, it's none of our fucking business, and I will love her anyway. So, there is that. I was asked to, because I asked people what they wanted me to talk about. I got 3 things. I got one that was a whole societal, what in our society dictates how we put other people down. I think I will do a show on that. But that would take me, I want to do some actual research in it, so that when I get on here, I'm just like, well, guys, I mean, isn't it just like when people make a rule of how you're supposed to behave, and you don't follow it, man. I don't want it to be something like that. So I think I'm going to talk about that when I get some information on it that I would like to share that would be useful. Another one was food, and that one I'm wondering if I should do one kind of like the refrigerator episode, but the refrigerator episode, hardly anybody watched it, even though it's 2 minutes long. I got good feedback from my friends that watched it, but it wasn't one of the ones that people sought out to watch, but I thought it was super weird. I get told all the time, you need to make your video shorter. I did. You still didn't watch it. So food, I think we'll talk about another time also, but music, I'm going to do a little tiny thing on it. There's a song that came on my phone when I was on my way home by 30 Seconds to Mars. And 30 Seconds to Mars, although I do consider myself a fan, they are a band that I listen to sparingly. But they have a song on their new album that's called Convergence. And it isn't an instrumental, but I think it's very beautiful. And I like listening to it. And I heard it on the car ride home, and it felt like something I needed to share with you guys. So I am. If you would like to listen to it, I'm sure there's a YouTube video of some kind on it, and you can also, I'm sure, find a way to download it, or, you know, whatever. And I also want to talk a little bit about Tori Amos. I want to talk about her. This is a woman who has fought. Oh, damn, stupid dog. He's like, I got you on it, I keep that dog. No. But this is a woman who is incredibly spiritual and a humanitarian and a feminist and a lot of things that I admire in somebody. She is also a rape victim, and she has a song called Me and a Gun, and there's no music to it whatsoever. I can't listen to it. I can't. But it's a beautiful song, and it has a lot of meaning, but it upsets me. So I can't listen to it. But she has a lot, I mean, just like everyone else, she has a lot of love songs. She's got a song called Playboy Mama that's about Playboy Mother, Playboy Mama. Playboy Mama. Mommy, Playboy Mommy, there we are. And it was kind of written about how she miscarried a bunch before she had her daughter. And it's a very touching song, and with that added knowledge into it, it makes me cry a little bit sometimes when I hear it. Anything from Boys for Pele is a really good album, so you guys should probably check that out. Oh, Wendy, stop. This is an apartment complex, and people walk around outside all the time. All the time. But, and she did that album right about the time that she was experiencing a lot of her trauma with the, Stop. She's like, no, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. No, I want to walk to everything. But, she, the album is a little darker. She also experiments with different musical instruments and stuff. I think it's her third album, second or third, or fourth, one of those. But it's, there's a song called Father Lucifer. I love that song. Like, it's pretty great. I mean, I would recommend anything that she does, but I recommend that album to anybody that's really interested in my love of Tori. Got bit by a mosquito right here when I was doing the show, and right here, and right up in here. So, oh, right there. So I keep scratching this, and like, stop scratching it, like, but it itches. So there's that. I don't know if she translates well to straight boys. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how that works for you guys, but I know that when I see people talk about her on the internet, it's usually straight girls and gay boys and some lesbians. So women, we'll just go women and gay boys. But she's amazing. And she just had a CD released. I don't know when that was. It's recently. And it's really good. I think I like all of her music except for Night of the Hunters. I couldn't get into that. But she's not afraid to touch on things. Like, she has some music that's kind of blasphemous. Like, there's a song called God, and it's like, God, sometimes you just don't come through. Do you need a woman to look after you? And she's not atheist. She's more pagan than anything. A lot of her music has a of the gods theme to it. And she's part Native American, and she's part Irish. And so she's got a lot of, like, culture in her, I think. And she's very intelligent. It's pretty amazing reading and, like, hearing some of the stuff, like, she's had to say. She has a book, I think it's called Piece by Piece. I was going to bring it out and have it sitting here to go, like, read this book, but I forgot to grab it. I don't want to, like, get out and go get it and come back. I got it at the dollar store, Dollar General. I forgot it for $1. And it's a really interesting read. It gives you great insight into how she became the person that she is, how she got the beliefs that she has. It explains a little bit about her spirituality for people that don't understand what being a pagan means, because they just assume, oh, they hate God and they hate all this other stuff. And really, if you break any religion down, if there's gods or a god, it can all be easily translated within each other to a certain degree. There are other things that certain religions fixate on and stuff that, you know, words. Sorry, my phone lit up and it freaked me out for a minute there, and then I stopped thinking. But they all have the basic moral code that they want you to go by, and they all, like, some of them bleed into more how you handle a woman when she's on her period and all the other negative stuff. But in general, most religions want you to just be a good person. At least that's what I've gotten from them. I don't subscribe to them. I am not a religious person. If I were to be, I would be more pagan than anything. And I've had people tell me I'm pagan because I say that I believe that there's energy in everything. And one of my friends, he told me that this whole analogy about Star Wars, and I'm pretty sure that's when I got all stupid girly about him, but he got in this whole thing about Star Wars with me and how it can relate to personal. I can't. I can't go into it. I can't. Because I'm either going to cry or laugh through the whole thing. Anyway, this video is 27 minutes long, so I'm going to give you my contact deets, and I'm going to apologize right now for the feel of the thing. I think next time I'm going to plan something. Plan something exciting. But I didn't want to not do an episode and then not do one tomorrow and then not do one after that. I'm trying to get past myself right now, to be honest. I have it's like I'm a hurricane and everyone thinks I'm doing so super well, but they're just in the eye of the storm where everything is calm. Inside my body, not so much. Okay, contact deeds. Facebook, you can find me at GingerSnacks. You can be my friend, or you can like my page, or both. I recommend both. I'm just going to throw that out there. Then there's Twitter. There's at GingerSnacks69. Tumblr, joifirefaerie, joifirefaerie. And then there's Google+. Heather, capital B-O, capital B-E-A-T-H-E-R. So anyway, there you are. I'm going to say goodbye to you tonight. And then there's this going, you still want the D, don't you? Wink. And Charlie. I heard he's going to try to get back on 3.5 Men. I thought he totally, for 2.5 Men, I don't know. I thought he totally, like, died in the show. And that show's bad. I mean, seriously, it's really bad. I'm sorry. Alright, bye-bye, bitches.